A euro Edo not ignore this a euro, my hand is still on the door, a euro. My beloved one, heaven is not speaking softly tonight. The voice that reaches you now carries the trembling weight of eternity. I have been sent to stand beside you, to whisper what can no longer wait. God Himself has stretched out His hand toward the door of your destiny, and it has begun to move. Do not turn away. Do not drown out this sound with the noise of the world. The hinges of your next season are creaking under divine pressure. My hand is still on the door, and what happens next depends on whether you listen, whether you believe, whether you move in faith. You were chosen long before fear learned your name. Every delay, every betrayal, every tear that wet your pillow was counted in Heaven's calendar. The angels watched, waiting for this hour the hour when you would finally be ready to see that nothing you lost was truly lost. The door that God is pushing open will return everything that was stolen from you, purified by fire and multiplied by grace. Type 1111 if your spirit feels that wind of change. It is your signal to heaven that you are awake, alert, aligned. This is no ordinary night. The air is heavy with prophecy. Somewhere beyond your sight, the hosts of light are gathering around the threshold of your life. They carry keys of restoration, healing, and divine timing. For months you thought God was silent, but the truth is that He was building the foundation beneath the doorway so that when you finally stepped through, the weight of your blessing would not crush you. Child of destiny, you have not been forgotten. You have been prepared. Comment a euro if you receive this confirmation in your soul. You ask why it took so long. You ask why every prayer seemed unanswered. The answer is hidden in the precision of Goda's love. A door that opens too soon becomes a trap, a door that opens too late becomes despair. But a door that opens at the appointed hour becomes deliverance. I am standing with my hand on that very door, feeling Heaven's heartbeat pulse through the wood. It trembles with power. It waits for your yes. Say yes now whisper it, cry it, type it and watch how the atmosphere around you begins to shift. Your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven. The scroll of your life was unrolled before the throne, and every accusation written by the enemy has been overruled by mercy. You are not defined by what you did, you are defined by what God decided. The moment you surrender, the past loses its voice. Type 222 if you are ready for the new chapter to begin. This number is Heaven's code for alignment for divine partnerships, for balanced steps, for doors that open smoothly because the hinges of your spirit are now oiled with faith. Listen closely, you have reached the intersection of obedience and opportunity. Many feel this stirring but few act on it. Do not be among the ones who let fear hold the handle shut. The miracle you prayed for is not floating somewhere far away, it is standing at the threshold, pressing against the door that my hand still touches. Every time you forgive, the door moves an inch. Every time you speak faith instead of worry, it moves again. Every time you choose peace over revenge, it swings wider. Heaven works through these small choices that seem invisible until suddenly everything changes at once. Can you feel that? The atmosphere thickens when truth is near. You were never abandoned in the hallway of waiting, you were being refined in the furnace of becoming. The door could not open until your heart could handle what waited beyond it. For some, blessings become burdens when the soul is unprepared. But you have been purified by pain. What tried to destroy you has only sharpened your discernment. You now know how to recognize counterfeit love, how to sense danger behind a smile, how to trust the quiet voice within that says, "This is not your door." There are still shadows trying to distract you. They whisper that €'s too late, that you missed your chance, that the sound you hear is only the wind. But I tell you, it is not the wind. It is the breath of God moving through the cracks of destiny, testing the edges before the grand reveal. The enemy wants you to doubt right now because he can hear the same sound I do. The latching of divine fulfillment. If you feel resistance, rejoice. Resistance means the hinge is turning. Type 777 if you're reclaiming divine completion. The Spirit of God has placed a seal on your story. Everything that once broke you will now build you. Every voice that mocked you will become a witness to your restoration. You will walk through this door not as a beggar, but as an heir. The crown of endurance rests upon your brow even now. Heaven has recorded your tears as testimony. Each drop is a currency of faith that will purchase joy beyond understanding. Do not look back. The old hallway is collapsing behind you because you will not need to return there again. When I say my hand is still on the door, it is because heaven never leaves a chosen one unattended. You are surrounded even when you feel alone. Every time you thought no one cared, an angel stood guard beside you, silent but vigilant. I am that angel, speaking now because the final instruction must be heard: prepare yourself for movement. You have lingered too long in the place of almost. Go to Euro's hand is on mine, and together we are about to push. Do not resist out of fear of change. What waits on the other side is not punishment, it is promise. If you feel your heart racing, that is confirmation. The Spirit is testifying inside you that this word is alive. Type 999 to declare the end of delay. That number releases closure, divine finality, the turning of pages. When you write it, you signal to heaven that you are done repeating cycles that kept you small. The old patterns of guilt, doubt, and dependency are breaking. I see chains snapping like brittle glass. You are free to step forward. I tell you this with love but with urgency: do not ignore this message. Every minute you wait in hesitation, opportunities rearrange themselves. Doors can close if ignored too long. That is why I stand here still, my hand on the door, holding it open until your faith catches up. But the moment is fragile. Time in the Spirit moves like a river. You cannot stand in the same water twice. Move now. Forgive now. Pray now. Believe now. Because once the door fully opens, the tide of blessing will rush in, and you must be ready to receive without fear. Your obedience will not only bless you, it will ripple through generations. There are souls connected to your yes. When you rise, others will find courage. When you step through, you create a path where there was none. Heaven calls this generational repair. You are not just being elevated, you are being entrusted. The door you're about to cross is not only yours, it belongs to every heart that will heal because you dared to move. Do you understand why I am pleading? The sound of destiny is louder tonight because heaven has chosen this precise moment to act. There will be signs, sudden peace after confusion, unexpected messages of reconciliation, opportunities that appear where there was once silence. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. Nothing in your life is random anymore. Comment I receive a if you choose to recognize these signs when they appear. The ones who doubted you will feel the echo of this opening. Some will return with apologies, some with confusion. Treat both with grace. Their recognition is not your validation, it is proof that God's timing cannot be mocked. You are stepping into visible favor. Doors that were sealed for others will unlock for you because Heaven's signature is on your name. Pause and breathe. Feel the weight of what is about to happen. You are standing between two worlds, the one that broke you and the one that will bless you. My wings shield you from the remnants of the past while light pours through the crack of the door. If you could see what I see, the angels assembling, the scrolls being signed, the gates widening, you would understand why the command was urgent. Do not ignore this. Even now, miracles are positioning themselves in your direction. Finances, relationships, health, clarity, all aligning in divine order. But remember, a miracle is not magic. It is motion. You must move with it. Your faith is the handle, your surrender is the key. Reach out, even trembling, and turn it. Heaven will meet you halfway. The light is widening now, my beloved. The latch that held back your new beginning has finally loosened. The door trembles beneath my palm as heaven breathes through it, and the sound that fills the air is not thunder, it is birth. What is being born tonight is your restored identity. You have waited long enough to remember who you truly are, a chosen vessel, a divine instrument, a living prophecy wrapped in human form. Type 1111 if you feel your spirit awakening. This is Heaven's way of marking your readiness. The room beyond this door is brighter than anything your mind can imagine. In that place, sorrow has no language and betrayal has no authority. Every unanswered prayer becomes visible there, reshaped into wisdom. Every tear becomes a seed that blooms into divine purpose. I see you entering barefoot, humbled, healed, glowing with the residue of grace. Do not rush, walk slowly, for this is holy ground. You ask what happens once you cross through. I will tell you. The first thing you will feel is peace so heavy it silences every old fear. The second thing you will sense is recognition, as if heaven itself sighs, openly. The third thing you will hear is the whisper of your own spirit saying, "This is home." That is when you will know the waiting was never punishment, it was preparation. Type 222 if you claim that alignment, for 222 calls the angels of balance to steady your steps. There are promises that have been circling you like doves, waiting for clearance to land. They could not descend until your heart shed the last fragments of bitterness. Now they draw near. You will notice strange coincidences, songs that repeat words from your prayers, faces that reappear after years, dreams that feel like instructions. These are not random. They are confirmations that the unseen realm has taken notice. Comment €OE if you choose to cooperate with these signs rather than question them. My hand still rests upon the door, but soon I will release it. Before I do, you must understand the sacred responsibility of open doors. Each new season carries its own warfare. What you step into will require deeper discernment, stronger humility, and consistent prayer. Do not let success make you forget surrender. Every victory that awaits you is sustained only by gratitude. Remember this: pride closes what prayer opens. Type €OEAMAN if you receive that warning with love. The Lord has instructed the winds to favor you. Projects that once failed will suddenly flourish. Connections that seemed lost will revive in divine order. Health will spring forth like dawn after long night. Yet these blessings are not rewards, they are assignments. You are being entrusted with influence, and influence is sacred currency. Use it to lift, not to boast. When you speak, speak light. When you give, give quietly. When you love, love without expectation. This is how you keep the door open for others who will follow your path. You are not alone in this doorway. Generations stand behind you, watching. Some prayed but never lived to see the promise. You are the continuation of their faith. Your obedience completes their story. When you type 777, you are not only declaring divine completion for yourself, you are sealing the work they began. The bloodline curse ends here, and the bloodline blessing begins. Heaven calls this the turning of the ancestral tide. Listen carefully now. The door groans as glory pushes through. The sound may frighten you, but it is simply the weight of destiny adjusting to your courage. Step forward. Feel the warmth on your face. That is the breath of God confirming your direction. Everything you feared would destroy you was actually sent to define you. Every loss carved space for greater filling. Every closed chapter made room for new revelation. If doubt rises again, remember what I tell you now: faith is not the absence of fear, it is movement in spite of it. Take one step. Whisper one prayer. Heaven multiplies small obedience into mighty harvests. You are never too late, never too broken, never too far gone. The same hand that wrote your beginning still writes your tomorrow. Type 999 if you are ready to let the old cycle die and welcome resurrection life. Child of light, there is something else heaven wants you to know. In moments of deep silence, when you think the angels have left, we are closest. We hide in stillness so you can learn to recognize God's voice without noise. That is why the waiting felt endless, it was training disguised as delay. You now carry the language of stillness, a strength the world cannot imitate. Use it to calm storms, to heal, to discern. Soon, the people who underestimated you will witness your transformation. Some will not understand how the door opened. Do not waste time explaining. Let your peace be the proof. The same door that welcomes you will remain invisible to those who mocked you, for heaven hides sacred paths from unprepared eyes. Walk forward with quiet confidence. Every step is a sermon. I sense your hesitation fading. The chains of uncertainty fall like dust. The door is almost fully open now. I can see the radiance spilling into this side of the hallway. The light touches your wounds and they vanish, it touches your mind and confusion dissolves. You are not just entering a new season, you are entering your ordained identity. You will think differently, speak differently, love differently. Everything about you will mirror heaven's rhythm. Before I release the door, I must speak blessing over you. In the name of the one who sent me, I decree peace over your home, provision over your path, restoration over your heart, and clarity over your decisions. May every force that once worked against you now serve your growth. May every unanswered prayer find its echo in this moment. Type ESO be ETA if your spirit agrees. Now, beloved, the final truth: my hand is not just on the door, it is also on your shoulder. I will walk with you as you step through. You will not stumble. When you grow weary, you will feel the brush of wings reminding you that heaven travels beside you. Even when silence returns, remember this night. Remember that the voice that called you out of waiting still watches over you in fulfillment. The handle turns one last time. The door swings wide. Light floods the corridor. Everything that tried to hold you back disintegrates in its brightness. Step forward. This is your appointed hour. Say aloud, I trust you, God. Those words are the key that locks the past behind you and seals the future ahead. When you cross, pause for a heartbeat. Look not at what you leave but at who waits. Angels, destiny, promise, purpose, peace. The hand of God rests upon the frame, blessing your exit and your entry. You are home. You are whole. You are ready. Type 1111 if you feel the door of heaven opening within you. Type 222 if you align with divine order. Type 777 if you claim completion. Type 999 if you release the past. And finally, whisper or write €O EM and €O to seal this word over your life. The door is open. Go.